everything, like, because you raped, robbed, and murdered our children. Fed them to alligators. You still, because when you really look at it, the so-called black woman is the #1 customer at the abortion clinics. Why is that? Because we are in poverty. So in a woman's mind, I can't take care of this baby with the salary that I'm making. I gotta do something. I gotta do something. You know, for the man, because at the end of the day, sometimes it can be the woman wants to keep the baby, but the man like, I ain't looking for no babies. If we were flourishing with resources, we wouldn't give a damn about having babies, because that's what we were built to do. To be fruitful and multiply.
I'm going to say, Bill Gates, his parents must had planned Parenthood. Yeah, Parenthood. They had planned that shit. Bill Gates, man, he don't want to talk about life and shit, but he set up George Guidestone, basically, man. This whole way remote.
Yeah. He's a very he got a real seducing type of spirit on him. He's speaking a way, you know, like it say in what's that Psalms? He speaks some real smooth words. But you got it.
I had a precept Tuesday, dog.
Go ahead and bring it out and just describe that devil, man, because that's how he is, you know.
God, hey, I'm so sad. This Isaiah, I'm starting 7 now. Isaiah 59:7, their feet want to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths.
Man, read that again.
This explain him to the teeth.
Read that again, man. Look up black.
Isaiah 59:7, their feet want to evil, and they make haste to shed innocent blood. Their thoughts are thoughts of iniquity, wasting and destruction are in their paths. Their way of peace they know not.
The way of peace you know not. This man incapable. Go a little up further, Esau and Jacob. That's what you have. Now you come all the way back up to this time, what you have, so-called what? Black and white. It's still Esau and Jacob. That's what you have, man. And what he do to our people? Rape, rob, and murder. What he do today? The same thing. And then what he did was, he flipped everything. Yeah. Because what black means, right? Let's get it. This how he flipped it. See, black represents what Esau Edom actually is. White represents what Israel is. So that's what he did. He flipped it. Oppress a man in this land, even a man in his heritage. Why do you do that? If you was the man who was supposed to inherit the birthright, right? Which ultimately the birthright, see, when you really go into what the birthright really is, what the blessing of the eldest birthright really is to rule with an everlasting rulership. It's to be immortal. It's to have your heritage to never ever come to an end.
Right.
You see? Because that's why the Lord wrote in Job about Esau's heritage through the prophet Job, that seeing his days are numbered, all right? I said his bounds where he cannot pass. But it ain't gonna be no boundaries for the nation of Israel when they get the kingdom. So if you were that man who was supposed to get that blessing, when you be trying to figure out, how can I get my blessing back? It's gotta be a way for me to keep my blessing, even though I sold it. That's his whole thing. So what he came up in his mind to do, when I get into power to where I got the advantage over my brother, I'ma beat his ass. I'ma kill him. I'ma kill him. I'ma try to destroy him, take him out of the earth. But he couldn't do that. So he said, you know what I'ma do? I'ma beat him so bad he ain't gonna remember who the fuck he is.
Get back.
I hear you say, when you was in our generation, they call our generation, you got Generation X, this new age of people, these are millennials. But see, I forgot what I think we like Generation X and it's another one. But anyway, we grew up with the rod, not being spared. So your mama or your dad would be, well, I'm gonna beat some sense into you. I'm gonna knock the black off of you. But Esau, his whole thing was to beat Jacob's memory away. That's why when the Southern Kingdom, when they was shipping them over here and during the times of chattel hardcore slavery, they was telling them that they had to take on other names. You know, you can't. Yeah. Yeah, it showed you that in roots. So that's see, and he don't understand why he do what he do. It's just the spirit in him that make him do what he do. The elites understand, but for the most part, the average Edomite don't even understand the wickedness within himself, because the pride in him won't let him see himself. See, pride won't let you see yourself, man. That's right.
So they don't even know why. It's just in them. Just like it's in Jake to be righteous, it's in Esau to be wicked. That's how the Lord set it up. You go to Romans, what the Lord said in Romans. You gotta get it right quick.
It's like those sociopaths. Do you ever watch a documentary on YouTube about sociopaths, or when they interviewed those like serial killers? They have no remorse. And they ask like, why'd you do it? And they're just like, cuz. Like, just cuz. It's because they're created to do so, man. That's all Esau is just the whole nation of Edom. Just a bunch of sociopaths.
This is Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of Yahweh according to election might stand out.
According to his election. But he sees, we got to them. They weren't even born yet. But he already had it set up. Esau gonna be the wicked, and Jacob gonna be the righteous. Wait, but they didn't move born.
Not of works, but of him that calleth.
See, not of works, not of what they did, or what they gonna do, but him that calleth, which is who? How about Shimon Shah?
Yeah, because it was nothing that they could do, and that's what Esau fails to realize. It's nothing that you can do to get your birthright back, goddamn. But hey, let's try them though. Let's try them. Because they know. And it would let you know they know. Wisdom of Solomon 2nd chapter is a good chapter to read to let you know that they know their position. Talking about the elites of them. They know their position. They know who we are. Pastor Hodges did a video that I need to watch saying the government know that the Lord's coming to save us. You know why he know? Because these damn UFOs, Salaki, these marvelous identified flying objects known as chariots in the scriptures are all over the planet. They showing up all over the planet. The brother that's putting up now, last week, just caught a picture of 3 of them in a row outside his house, man. So yeah, they know.
Underground bunkers. Hey, well, what are they doing the underground bunker stuff? They don't know.
That's like I said. That's why the scriptures say they did a diligent search. They know the scriptures, man. That's why the scriptures say you can search out heaven, beneath and above.
Who got the resources to do that?
Esau, man.
Who got the U.S. Space Force? Who got space shuttles? Who got big what's the called things that dig deep down into the ground?
Drills.
What?
Drills.
Well, they bigger than drill. It's like a, you know, they got them big ass, like,
I know what you're talking about.
y'all know what I'm talking about. Just like they got the big bulldozers that dig up dirt, but they got big ass
Big drill.
drill. Yeah, that's really a drill, but anyway, they can dig into the earth. So they know, you know, digging up cities. You know what I'm saying? Digging up different artifacts. They got all the means of transportation to travel to foreign lands, and you know they got everything to know. So of course they've done a diligent search. They've done the work to know what's what, who's who.
And this time, like you were saying, they're trying to get that birth rate back, man.
They're trying to get the birthright
It's
back.
good
But
to
we're gonna get back to that because the black and white thing is a part of their scheme to get their birthright back.
Yeah, man. That's
all a part of it.
Yeah, that's why they're trying to do away with the nation of Israel. Because that's why they want to go under the waters, you know, go on outer space and stuff. Trying to prove his work.
And they are not physically conscious of this. It's in their spirit to do this because they are the physical counterpart of Satan. You see, Satan is a spirit that works for the Most High, that the Most High has allotted a certain nation of people to do his bidding. To do his bidding, right? Just like the Lord through Yahweh Shah, right, has a certain nation of people he has allotted to do his bidding. You're looking at them. Lord willing, we those men that will continue to do the Lord's bidding until he comes and deliver us from the hand of the wicked, all right? Esau Edom, who does Satan's work, man. That's why I tell you that the God of this world is who? It's Satan. His work, he say his workings are coming after the after Satan. His work is after Satan. So he does the work of Satan. Go ahead, Al.
Back in Isaiah 59:8, the way of peace they know not, and there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever goeth therein shall know not peace, shall know not no peace.
Alright, now that made me think of get Habakkuk 1. After this we're gonna go into the black and white thing. Get Habakkuk 1 and start at verse 4.
It's Habakkuk 1 and 4. Therefore the Lord is slack, and judgment never go forth. For the wicked do compass about the righteous, therefore won't judgment proceeded.
See, the law is slack. And what's the main thing that our people running around here fighting for now? Justice. No justice, no peace. Them two scriptures just talked about peace and justice. Who is the ones that's never getting justice? And who are the ones who are constantly oppressing these people? Black Lives Matter are the ones screaming no justice and no peace. Who are they getting no justice and no peace from? The white lives.
Yeah.
So let's use this opportunity to go into the white and the black, proving that Esau Edom's spirit, all right, had him do this so he could try to get his birthright back.
Hey, Brother Shaw, since you said that, this back in Isaiah 59:9, therefore his judgment is far from us. Neither do judgment overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity for brightness, but we walk in darkness.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, not the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shah, it's the judgment of the wicked.
Look at that word obscurity.
See one more time right now.
Did that again?
Yeah, because the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shah don't go for him. Why? Because the God of this world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why read it one more time because at the end it explains.
It said Isaiah 59:9, therefore is judgment far from us, neither do justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold obscurity, for brightness, but we walk in darkness.
But if we was walking in light, then what judgment we going for? But the judgment don't go forth. It's coming, but it don't go forth now.
Hey, Black Lives Matter movement is a prime example of walking in darkness. Hey, you can't look at yourself and see you're not black. You cannot look at yourself and see you're not black. You don't know your colors. You don't know your colors. Made me think about my 5th grade science teacher. You dirty babe. You know your colors. Come on, man. And you don't even understand why you call yourself black. Jake be burning up behind that. Ain't no power in black, man. We finna prove it. Let's get that definition for black.
This is the definition of black from Google.com, and there's a few of them. Being full of anger or hatred.
That's right.
Full of gloom or misery, very depressed.
Over what? The virgin light? You know?
This is the kicker right here. Very evil or wicked.
Now who is that? We just went through the scriptures proving who is the evil, wicked man on the earth. Hold on. Some ain't adding up.
One more time.
Because it said the evil, hold on. It said the evil and the wicked was going to have the fatness of the earth. Was going to be ruling by the means of the sword. Right? And was going to be taking lands and calling them after their own names. You tell me one goddamn land, you know this name after a so-called African American, a so-called black man. That's an oxymoron that I just even spoke. Because there's no such thing as a black man or African American, and African American is two white men.
Bring it out, bro.
Do you see the confusion? Do you see the slack judgment? Do you see the obscurity? Let's get that word. Read Isaiah 59:9 again.
Isaiah
Read it out.
59.
Okay, go ahead.
Isaiah 59:9. Therefore is judgment far from us, neither do justice overtake us. We wait for light, but behold, obscurity, for brightness, but we walk in darkness.
This is the word obscurity in the Bible of the Bible, Strong's H28 and 22, Shachit, and it means darkness, obscurity, and darkness in secret place. The Strong's definition for it is the dark, hence literal darkness, figuratively misery, destruction, death, ignorance, sorrow, and wickedness.
All that goes to Esau Edom. That's right. All that goes to him.
But he put it on you. He put it on us. We the black ones.
I got some.
And see, they know that the words have meanings. That's why these devils, when they do rituals, they do chantings. You know, they repeat certain words over and over. You know, say it backwards.
That's why you got these niggas, man, when they rap, they mumble rap, they do that a lot, man.
Ad lib. What's an ad lib? It's something that adds life to something else, right? So, how do they add life to their lyrics? They pick a sound, barking like a dog, screeching tires,
Like Master P.
you know, because right after they say some wickedness, to make it more catchy and to give it more spirit, they add some type of a sound to it. Yeah. So read that black again, and then we're gonna read what white means.
Esau right there. This just had to have Esau on there.
Wait. This is the definition of black from Google.com. Full of gloom or misery, very depressed. full of anger or hatred.
Hey, and this man